Hmm.
Do we really want to fight spiders?
Well, I mean, let's do the
Spiders and
gold shit
drones.
first.
Spiders are bad, man. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, they're pretty nasty because they can drop on top of you from roofs and crap.
Fuck that, man.
I mean,
I remember the Queen Spider from Dragon Age.
ceilings.
Seriously.
So do we do the bank stuff, or do you want to roleplay that?
No, we go to the bank for sure to take the money, but I say the weavers sound interesting. I don't care as well, actually.
I'll give you a small kind of what's going on with this quests. The Weaver's quest, or the contract, for you seems to be, well, if some interesting or not for you, the Golthamir is actually south across the waters in the Yorkish lands, and this quest has been given by a certain person you do know, actually. That in the bottom, it's Almani. Brother missing. You also have a map. It tells you where it's located. You need to find somebody named Jetek or Tokil Sylvie, located in Faerûn. Depends on where you're heading. And the monster hunter needed is actually north of Faerûn, next to the Archwoods, and it is by the bank of Faerûn that is requesting to investigate a certain Croduffle around the Archwoods. Blood March is actually a letter that says that there is a new campaign for the Crimson Legion. Some of you might know them, some of you might not. If you want to know more, of course, you're going to have to roll for that. But it's a campaign that is going to be set to the north of the Dale lands in the Thar lands, which is the land for the Tieflings and the Drow. It's going to separate it. Be warned, just a notice warning.
What will we need to roll for that?
If you want to roll for the Crimson Legion, you might need to roll either religion or history.
I roll
Okay.
history.
Okay.
Amelia pipes back up whilst everyone's reading. As she gets to the bit about Almani, she says, "Ah, that's the elf we met. I wonder what trouble she's having."
Again.
Again.
You wanna take the quest?
Well, I'll call her. I get the eye stone out, which I just realised was in my inventory. Yeah. And I used it to contact Almani the elf.
All right. So, right now, let's see at the. For some reason, my Roll20 decided to go really, really slow now.
Welcome to my world.
Like it's okay.
Oh, you've broken it, have you?
Push it to the limit.
Dervon and Art. They're the
Yes.
ones that passed high enough to know. The Crimson Legion, all of you know the Crimson Legion that's actually located in the Neverwinter, the Imperium of Neverwinter. They are the basically the army of the Neverwinter Kingdom, let's say it this way. But what you guys know mainly about the Crimson Legion, and remember it from the history books and from tales told to you, they are a legion that made a crusade to the Kara-Tur lands south of Faerûn and pretty much demolished the whole area. The Imperium of Neverwinter might be small in Faerûn, but it houses a land twice as big as Faerûn to the south. So the Emperor of the Imperium is currently housed in Neverwinter, and the Crimson Legion kind of take up quests or crusades like this that last several dozens of years to eventually wipe out a certain race.
Fanatic xenophobes.
They're fanatic xenophobes, yes.
They're like the purifier.
Let's not do that.
They are housed. They basically humans, elves, halflings, some dragonborn, and they do receive dwarves with good kindness. Anything else, they hate, and their highest hatred goes towards the Drow, who began the war, the Chasm Wars, like 30 years back.
Well, Ayla is
I'm
pretty
not
good on that
going.
then.
Neither am I.
Are we in Saloon? I can't remember what town we're in.
You are
Or Saloon.
Faerûn, yes.
Okay.
Sounds familiar?
Yes.
I wonder if there's still a library here.
I will. Okay, so you guys are going to the bank, I'm guessing, all of you.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're splitting the money.
Yep. I'm just gonna reload roll 20, but I can do it really quick. On the way there, you see the notice board. You read the little quests, and you decide which one you want to take, and that's up to you, of course, later on. Right now, you enter the bank. I'm guessing the whole group together.
Yep.
Right. Which one of you holds the paper of conduct, and which one of you is going to talk to the clerk?
I'm gonna talk to the cog. The Sean's gonna hold the paper. I guess.
Sure.
Sure.
They're just going to let like a dozen people walk in fully armed. I mean, it looks like we're probably about to rob the place.
Now, the Bank of Faerûn is well guarded, and you saw that in Arabelle as well, magically and physically. They don't mind people walking in with weapons.
That?
Yes, you have sensed that before as well. Every time you enter the bank.
Yeah, and my character took a tour around the bank, so he know, like in the other city, so he has an idea of what's going on. Like they have rune guards and stuff.
Yes, the bank is very well guarded, and you all know that. They don't mind people coming in with weapons, and they definitely don't mind people coming in with spells, because the thing you feel around the Bank of Faerûn is the same thing you felt in the orchard around the Voices of the Sacred Oath.
Hacks.
Something similar.
Hacks.
Hacks, can confirm.
What? Hacks?
You see the clerks in the one end of the bank. One of them is actually open.
I approach.
In front of you sits an elven boy. Or in your eyes, is a boy because it seems really young to you, but
I would know.
sits there and looks at you. Yes?
Hello there, young
Hi.
one.
Oh, to me. Yes. Hello. Yes.
So, our party of brand adventurers have recently completed grand tasks for the city guard in this fair town, and been compensated wisely. So we would like to distribute our loot of sorts. No, loot is our reward, of course. Would you?
Are you trying to put in solid gold or a paper parchment?
Paper parchment, of course. We have a ledger from the guardhouse with us.
Very good.
I on the Shant present it.
Deshaun takes it out of the chest and shows it.
Aye, very well. I will need all of you who has the cloud parchment within your group to also give me your cloud parchment so I can connect them together within the group ledger. You will also need to have a name for your group in case you want to consider it in the far future as a guild or anything else of a sort. Your ledger is going to take about a day to update on every cloud parchment because we need to take the money depending on how much it is. From 2,000 up to 5,000 it will take about half a day. From 5,000 above to 10,000 is going to take about a day, and then on and so forth. Every 5,000 gold will take about longer than a day to deposit. Any questions?
Can you split this money right now?
Yes, I can split the money equally between your group members. It will take about half a day to appear within your parchment, but it will be there. Yes. That is, of course, if you don't want to open a group.
What do we do, guys?
I want my 1,000.
Your 1,000?
Yeah, well, maybe
Yeah.
10,000 if it's split 10 ways with the 10 people. It's
technically
1,000
9
each.
ways. Technically 9 ways.
Split it.
No, 9 ways, yeah. But I'll take 1,000, whatever. It's okay.
What happens if you don't have a cloud parchment? I don't think I have one.
You can have one made if you just want to have
Need
1,000
one, yeah.
in the bank
You have to
account.
deposit something within the bank. to have a
Yeah, I have a
parchment.
problem with this setup because you wouldn't let me. If you remember in
know.
the first session, yeah,
I remember well.
Different
This is-
bank, so...
It's the same branch. Like,
Yeah.
We'll have to
Well-
find a way. So wait,
Yeah.
You
Alright.
can give
Can
me
I
your
put
share
one
and
gold?
we can withdraw it from the
No,
bank
no,
and you can have 1,000 gold.
I'll walk up to the teller and say, yeah, I wish to create an account. As I'm the only one of the group who doesn't currently have one.
I also would like to make an account.
Yeah, me too. I have no account.
Oh, you guys don't have one either? Oh, okay.
No, I'm a dwarf, man. The money is under the rug, you know what I mean?
We're in the sock under the bed, yes?
I don't trust banks, but I will make an account and I will
I'd
deposit 1 gold.
suggest not going near his sock.
Exactly.
Me, I'm already bothered.
You got to pick the right sock. Okay, then
Yeah.
moving on.
Very well. If we free open an account, no problem. We're going to open an account pretty fast. I need a deposit a minimum of 50 gold to open an account.
Yeah, take my money,
Fine.
bitch.
I can do that.
Right,
The
you.
dwarf is casually swearing at the elf. Yep.
This 50 gold goes into our account though, so
Yes,
Wait,
okay.
50 or 15?
50.
50.
50. Shh, you're killing me, man, but yeah, take it. I want my 1,000 gold.
You see the clerk taking out like 3 parchments, putting on a table. For you, in your eyes, it looks like dust on the table. He writes a couple of things in there, looks at Amiria and goes, name, please?
Amiria Vixen.
He writes it down, he does some kind of a small chant, and the paper in front of your eyes appears to be a paper. For Kel and for Thorin, it still seems to be like dust. He gives it to you and tells you to sign it.
Okay. I sign it.
Very good. This parchment is yours. I'm going to take this 50 gold. He takes it towards himself, puts it in the bank, and in the parchment, it manifests and says 50 gold in a small place where it says your account. He moves on to Cal, writes out a couple of things.
Hold on a minute.
Yes.
Could you transfer 1,000 from the reward?
We didn't put the reward in yet.
The reward hasn't been put in
You're
yet.
still putting in the account.
We're
He
doing
does the same
bureaucracy,
thing
man.
with Cal, and he asks for a name.
Kel Blackwater.
He writes down Cal Blackwater, and he kind of looks at you, open-eyed, and says, did I spell that wrong?
Is it not working again?
Might have forgot an R somewhere. We can add one.
Yeah, try that.
He has another R. Nothing happens.
Well, I mean, that's my name. What do we do here?
All right. In case you have...
Can I roll insight on Kel?
Yes, you can.
Is he full of shit, or do I know or not?
You don't know. You seem to be... You're thinking there's some kind of really problem with the bank in this case.
Oh, okay.
Kel, who are you, man?
The elf looks at you and says, well, have you gotten married lately? Or changed your name in any kind of way?
No, I've been Kel for a long time.
Amiria butts in, puts her hand on the table. He's married to me. His name's now Kel
Oh,
Vixen.
All right. In this case, you might want to, first of all, try to understand that if you're married, you are married. You can live with it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Also, you can go to the department upstairs above the floor for name changing apartment. They will give you a parchment of a name change. You come in to it with me, and we can change the whole thing. It's basically a new identity card. But you will need to, of course. It's you're doing it one-on-one with somebody, so you can talk to him freely. Your wife does not have to be there unless she wants to join in the conversation. That's up to her. But it's a conversation one-on-one within a room, so you can do that. And she moves on to Thorin, puts in a cloud parchment, gives it to you. Asks you for your name.
Thorin.
Thorin. Thorin what?
Thorin?
Thorin.
Types Thorin.
Great.
Thorin?
And in your eyes, it manifests into a parchment.
I laugh.
You can also see the surprise. You can also see the surprise in his eyes
It
as
was.
he kind of looks at you and
Thorin.
well, obviously you don't have a surname. Please sign here.
I take the pen and I don't know, I just scrabble something.
Yeah.
Like a stick man on.
Yeah, like a stick man or something.
On the signature.
He gives you the cloud parchment and he takes 50 gold from you, deposits it, and on the cloud parchment you can see manifests a number 50 in the right place.
To be fair, I did do a similar thing. Did you scribble?
See,
Hello?
I've now got to add in a sham marriage to my character sheet.
What's that Disney film? You're welcome.
Right.
I don't know.
Cal, do you
I go upstairs and sign the paperwork.
Right. You go into a room on your own. In front of you sits an elderly elf, as old as an elf can be. Looks like a teenager. But from his clothing, you can see he's elderly, and he's got like this attachable mustache.
Attachable mustache.
Attachable, yes. It's glued into his face. He asks you to sit in front of him, and asks you about your name.
Yes, I understand in order to get a cloud parchment to work, I have to register my new name here, due to a marriage.
Yes, it is required, because your identity, who you are, is transported into the cloud parchment. If you are not who you are, the cloud parchment will not work.
Right, I need to change my name to Cal Vixen.
Cal Vixen. Alright. And why so? Recently deceased, married, decided to run away from thievery.
Married.
Married. I'm really, really sad for you.
It was a very quick wedding. It was a shock to me too.
Shotgun wedding.
It was a crossbow wedding.
Cal.
He took an arrow to the knee.
Alright, any other names you want to put in as an affiliation? Let's say in case your wife decided to... It's a wife, I'm guessing, right? Not a husband.
Yes.
Very good. That's much better, because even though I'm sad for your marriage, it's better to have a wife than a husband. Do you want to have a secondary name affiliated to you as a sure name?
Feels wrong that I put a maiden name in. Yeah, Blackwater as the alternative surname.
Blackwater. You're a very grim character, I gotta say. Apparently you're a Blackwater vixen. Rhymes in nicely. Very well, this is the paper. Would like you to sign over here, and here, and here, also here. Please write down your name over here, and then sign here.
Okay, I do all that. Actually, what I'm reading, what am I signing on each one of those?
Okay, what you can see in front of you, you don't have to roll anything for that, because you apparently you can read, unlike some other people in your party. So it's a letter that says that this person from now on will be known as, and then you put in your name. That will change. It's kind of like your ID card. In the land of Faerûn, you don't really use ID cards, but they're more kind of affiliated magically towards guilds. If you sign this paper, your personality basically change into this person. So you're now Cal Vixen Blackwater. By paper. Signed affiliated.
So your name has completely legally changed.
Yes, Gav's made me change my name. Otherwise I can't get paid. That's just okay.
You can change it to foreign and then you get paid.
No.
Well, technically, it wasn't Gav.
Thorin.
Foreign.
I always blame the DM. Alright, so I signed the
I love
paperwork.
that you changed it as your character in Roll20 already as well.
Alright. Well,
Yeah.
he takes it back, he kind of puts it in a table next to him. There's some kind of a light show coming out, and he takes out a small kind of a patch, and he just puts it on your shoulder, and like, well, be happy now. You are married, and your name is Cal Vixen Blackwater. You can now open an account freely. You can do it here if you want to. I can do it for you over here. It's no problem, no biggie. I mean, a sad man like yourself just got married. It ruined his life. I mean, I can do it for you.
This guy's really cheerful.
Wow, man. Like, some people get happy when they're married. Most even.
Marriage is a bliss. The stupid. Same goes for kids. So should I open an account for you? You're sitting there looking at me like I'm...
Yes. So, I already said yes, I thought. Okay.
Good, well. He takes out a paper, dust, puts it on the table, does the same thing, asks for your name. It doesn't even ask for your name and then writes it down without actually you saying anything. Actually puts Blackwater before Vixen. So it's kind of a personal joke for him. He takes it to you, tells you to sign in a location. You sign it. The paper manifests into a paper, and he asks you for 50 gold to deposit.
I hand over 50 gold.
Well, now you have the cloud parchment. You can deposit more money if you want to. That's going to be done in the clerk below. Be sadly married, Mr. Cal Blackwater Vixen. You should wear a dress with that name.
Those also the disrespect.
I'm going to go down to the reception. And is there a complaints department?
Yes.
I wish to. What was the name of that elf? Actually, he didn't give it, did he?
No. You remember it's room 255.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to. So I suppose I go to reception and ask to lodge a complaint.
Right. As you reach the reception, for some reason you don't see anybody behind it. But when you reach closer and you look down, you can see a halfling sitting happily with his feet like dangling in front of him, barely reaching the table. He looks up at you.
Okay. I look down at him and said, "Yeah, I'd like to lodge a complaint against one of your employees."
Name?
You know what? I'm just going to leave. I don't know.
Oh no! Wait, please!
You're all in on
Let me
it.
do my job. Run
all
away!
evil.
Come here! Come back!
Screw you all.
So while this is going on, Miria turns to Deshan and goes, "Hey, can I borrow a couple of rings from that chest?"
Great idea.
You can have them all if you want to.
Okay.
Deshan
I'll take
opens the
two.
chest.
Amiria takes one and puts a ring on her wedding finger and sort of sizes up another one and waits.
I suppose I return to the group.
Amiria walks up to Kel and says, for such a narrow-sighted people, kind of wonder why they didn't ask why you were taking my name instead of the other way around." And while she's saying that, she's going to try and slip the ring finger on her, the ring on his finger. Oh my god!
Sleight of hand.
You're trying to do it stealthily or
Stealthily, definitely.
Sleight of hand. And you have advantage because he's currently contemplating what the hell's going on. Cal, you see that attempt.
I stop her. Why are you going to all this trouble?
Because it makes me laugh.
I suppose it would make the sham more convincing. Give the ring here.
Oh, it's a sham marriage, is it? I see. And she puts the ring on his finger.
You file a divorce in the other department.
I'm just gonna look over to. I now proclaim you husband and wife.
No.
No.
With the judges, who's the wife?
I need to know how.
You can hear slow clapping in the background from people that have just watched you.
I'm just going to leave. I'm out. I'm done.
You don't want your money?
Do you want your money? Yeah.
Wait, honey bunch!
Oh, for dear Lord. I'm going to murder you in your sleep. What is it?
Right. The clerk, which was looking at the whole endeavor, is waiting.
Alright, let's transfer the cash.
Yeah.
1,000 on each, and I believe there should be 2,000 left. Could we leave it on the parchment?
You can leave 1,000 within the group, yes.
was opening the group account.
Well, alright.
No, 1,000 because we have 9 people now.
Yeah, we have 9 people.
Amiria joins in and says, "You can put Kel's onto mine. Don't worry, it's a joint account."
It's. I don't think it is a joint account.
You're
To
not
create
there.
an account, you might need to go to department number 3. It's the 3rd floor above. You need to fill out 2 more papers.
Don't
No,
worry,
no,
I can't be bothered with all
We'll
of
merge
that.
them later. Lord, just get the money and leave.
Very well. So do you want to open a group account, split the money? What is your wish, please? And fast. I have more customers.
500 each, then stick the rest in a group account.
No, I want my full money, 1,000.
If everyone gets 1,000 and I'm denying mine, then there'll be enough to go in the group account as well.
There'll be a
Yeah.
1,000 left in group
But
account.
there
Yeah.
will be 1,000 extra to pay for a random share.
Yeah. Like food.
Wait, do they need 2,000 in the group account?
Oh yeah, how many were we?
There
We're
was 10
nine,
of
there's
us.
10,000, there's 1,000 left.
Yeah.
So the 1,000
Yeah.
can go in the group account.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we're doing then.
that
Establish a
means we
group
need to
account,
name
who
us.
Well, I
is the
mean,
boss?
2,000 if...
No, there's 10 of us, and then there's 9 of us getting money. I think.
Yes, but
Yeah,
that
'cause
makes
it's not
it
in here.
2,000 that's gonna go into Amelia's account because she's gonna be holding the group account, right?
Oh no!
No,
I
you
don't
can
have
open a
to
group
hold
No,
account and have
we're-
one
we're
person
op-
affiliated as the group kind of the
treasurer.
person who's in charge of it. But you will all have
Oh,
the
okay.
account on your paper.
Who's gonna be the treasurer? Then let's decide this right now.
Any takers?
Thorin.
Yeah,
Deshaun is going to take the account if no one else is gonna bother with it.
I can't even count, so I'm not sure.
I can
Deshaun.
too.
Or Isla?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Isla then.
All right. The clerk is waiting for the person who's going to be in charge of it to step forward.
Ayla steps forward.
Are you currently wearing a hood, a face mask, or anything of a sort?
Nope.
The clerk stares at you, grimly.
Looks back.
Yeah, well, fuck no.
I'm gonna take a look at the clerk and say, Sir, she just accompanied us saving several patrols of the guard of this city. She can be trusted.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do this then and finish this fast. I don't like black skins. Okay, shall we then?
Wow.
Make my presence known. Drop my hood.
Yeah, I'm going forward and I'm yelling at the clerk. Do we have a problem here, sir?
Please lower your voice. This is a respectable place, even though we don't respect those who decided to start a war. And he starts doing all kinds of carduffle on kinds of papers and takes out a new kind of parchment, which is not dusty. It gives it to Ayala and asks her to sign it.
Signs it over.
Right? Then he takes the parchment, signs it himself, and gives it to the rest of the group to sign their names and their signatures in certain locations.
Signed.
Deshaun signs it.
Yeah.
Scribbles.
Foreign.
I hope
my
you practiced your new
cross on it.
signature, honey.
Right, he takes the
It
parchment,
just keeps getting better.
does more signing to it, and takes some kind of stone, lights it on fire, and burns the parchment. You all see on your cloud parchment, those are holding them out, another section appears underneath it that says group account, and like an empty space because you didn't give a name for the group, and the money underneath it, the amount.
Okay.
So you all have that. So you all have about 1,000 gold within the group account. Probably please note it down so you remember. 1,000 in the group account, and each of you received 1,000 gold as well.
In our cloud parchments, though.
In your personal account, yes.
Okay, it's in my account. Okay.
If we put it at the bank, I'm going to take out 50 gold from my cloud parchment as well.
All right, you do that. It's no problem.
Oh, that's a good point. I actually have another 50 gold in there because of the deposit, surely.
Remember that.